Hi guys, welcome back to the next episode of Untitled Chapter. Today we're talking about the distinctive world of Michael Mann. So let's get into it. Welcome back to the next episode of Untitled Chapter. We're talking about directors. Today we're talking about Michael Mann. Now before I do that, don't forget to subscribe and click on notification bell algorithm. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking Michael Mann. I'm gonna go through his movies. I'm gonna tell you 4 months to start. So in 1981 we had Thief, which was a neo-noir heist action thriller film. This was Michael Mann's first movie. It starred James Caan, Tuesday Weld, Jim Belushi, Robert Prosky, and Willie Nelson, and it made $11.5 million or $55 million budget. It received widespread acclaim, and I've not seen this movie. I don't know if it's good or not. So that's Thief. Then in 1983 had The Keep, which was a supernatural horror film. It is an adaptation of the 1981 novel the same name by F. Paul Wilson. It stars Scott Glenn, Alberta Watson, Jurgen Prochnow, Robert Prosky, Gabriel Byron, and Ian McKellen. It made $4.2 million on $6.2 million budget, and it received mixed reviews from critics, with many criticizing it for its intangible narrative, though it received some praise for its visual effects. It performed poorly at the box office. At the US box office. Despite this, the film has gone on to develop a cult following in the years since its release, and I've not seen this movie either. So, in 1986, we had Manhunter, which was a thriller film based on the 1981 novel Red Dragon by Thomas Harris. It stars William Peterson, Tom Noonan, Dennis Farina, Kim Greist, Joan Allen, Stephen Lang, and Brian Cox. It made $4 to $8.6 million on $14 to $15 million budget. Opening to mixed reviews. Manhunter fared poorly at the box office at the time of its release, making only $8.6 million in US. However, it has been reassessed in more recent reviews and now enjoys a more favorable reception, as both the acting and the style visuals have been appreciated better in latter years in resurgent popularity, which may be due to later adaptations of Harris' books and Peter's success in CSI Crime Scene Investigation has labeled it as a cult film. This movie's good. I enjoy this movie. That's Manhunter. Then in 1992, we had The Loss of Mohicans, which was an epic historical drama film. It's based on the 1826 novel of the same name by James Fenimore Cooper and its 1936 film adaptation. It stars Daniel Day-Lewis, Madeleine Stowe, and Jodie May. It made $143 million on $40 million budget. They received positive reviews and was a commercial success. And actually, I like this movie. So that's A Loss of the Mohicans. Then in 1995, we have Heat, which was a crime film. It starred Al Pacino, Robert Downey Jr., Tom Sizemore, Diane Venora, Amy Brenneman, Ashley Judd, Mike Kelty Williamson, Wes Studi, Ted Levine, John Voight, and Val Kilmer. It made $187.4 million, $60 million budget. It was a critical commercial success, while receiving praise for Mann's direction and screenplay, action scenes to some extent, and the performances of Pacino and De Niro. Although it did not receive any major award nominations, Heat is regarded as one of the most influential films of its genre and has inspired several other works. A sequel was announced to be in development on July 20th, 2022. I think this is one of my favorite Michael Mann movies. That's Heat. So in 1999, we had The Insider, which was a drama film, and is based on A Man Who Knew Too Much by Murray Brenner. It stars Al Pacino, Russell Crowe, Christopher Plummer, Diane Venora, Fuller Baker Hall, Lindsay Krause, and Debbie Mazar. It made 60.3 million, 68 to $90 million budget. Though not a box office success, The Insider received acclaim from critics who praised Crowe's portrayal of Wickham and Mann's direction. This is a good movie, says Insider. 2001, we had Ali, which is a biographical sports drama film. The film focused on 10 years in the life of boxer Muhammad Ali, played by Will Smith, from 1964 to 1974. It stars Will Smith, Jamie Foxx, Jon Voight, Mario Van Peebles, Ron Silver, Jeffrey Wright, and Macaulay Williamson. It made $87.7 million, $107 to $180 million budget. The film was received by critics, but was a box office bomb. I actually enjoyed this movie, so that's Ali. Then in 2004, we had Collateral, which was a neo-noir action thriller film, and it starred Tom Cruise, Jamie Foxx, Jada Pinkett Smith, Mark Ruffalo, Peter Berg, Bruce McGill, and made $220.9 million, $65 million budget. The film received critical acclaim, particularly for the performance of Cruise and Fox, Mann's direction and editing, and I like this movie, so that's Collateral. Then in 2009 we had 2006 we had Miami Vice, which was an action crime film. It's an adaptation of the 1987 series of the same name. It stars Jamie Foxx, Colin Farrell, Gong Li, Naomi Harris, Barbara Shag, Becca Hensley, John Ortiz, Louis Tozar, Karen Hines, Elizabeth Rodriguez, John Hawkes, Justin Theroux, Verda Banco, Eddie Marsan, Tom Tolles. It made $164.4 million, $135 million budget. It received mixed reviews with praise for Mann's directing and visual style and criticism for the hard-edged storyline, though in subsequent years its reputation among critics and filmmakers have grown with critics. And so that's Miami Vice. Okay, movie. It's not my favorite Michael Mann movie, says Miami Vice. Then in 2009 we had Public Enemies, which is a biographical crime drama film. It's an adaptation of Brian Burroughs' 2004 non-fiction book Public Enemies: America's Greatest Crime Wave and the Birth of the FBI. And 1993 to 34. It stars Johnny Depp, Christian Bale, Marion Cotillard, Billy Crudup, Stephen Dorff, and Stephen Lang. It made $214.1 million, $80 million to $100 million budget. It received positive reviews. That's Public Enemy's great movie. Then 2015 we had Black Heart, which was an action thriller film. It's Chris Hemsworth, Tang Wei, Viola Davis, Richie Costner, Holt McCallany, Jon Van Wagner, John, and Wang Lee Horn. It made $19.7 million, $70 million budget. Was a box office bomb. Sweet Jeremy mixed reviews. The criticism focused on casting and pace, though the film appeared on some critics' year-end lists. And this movie's okay. So Black Heart. And then finally in 2023 we're getting Ferrari, which is an upcoming biographical film. It's based on the Italian founder. It's based on Enzo Ferrari, the Italian founder of the car manufacturer Ferrari. It stars Adam Driver, Penelope Cruz, Shailene Woodley, Gabrielle Leon, Zoe Gadden, Jack O'Connor, Prado Dempsey, and Giuseppe Bonifani. This will be out September 2023 in Venice. I don't know when it comes out. It's currently being shopped around other producers in the United States. So yeah, that's it. That's pretty much Michael Mann. I like Michael Mann. I don't think he's made a bad movie, so that's it. That's the distinctive word of Michael Mann. So guys, so much for my videos. See you next one. Bye.